Hello, hello, it's Mr. Shine here, back once more for HearthstonePlayers.com. Continuing the Paladin run. It's not been doing well. 2-2. I'm looking through it. I feel like the deck seems okay. It really might be this weakness in the early game. Some of these Annoyatrons, maybe taking that Cogmaster, a few things that are not necessarily that great. I feel like my mid game, my late game even isn't that bad. I suppose one of those losses, those two losses, I did face a Paladin who had two Consecrates, one of which was spell power buffed on the same turn in the late game to clear me, and then he also played an Abomination after that after I reestablished board. So, you know, I guess sweepers like that are going to kill a weenie-based deck that I have. Let's see if we can come out of this funk, at least get to 3. This deck generally should be able to get to 3, but in these early rounds, who knows what cards the opponent might have. That's not spelled correctly. Alright, I go first. So I really do want to get a 2-drop. I have 5 and I have 2 1s. This might be about as good as I can go though. Should I risk it? I don't have the greatest 2-drops anyways, especially against a mage that can ping my Annoyatrons. Maybe I just summon a dude, hope with the Imp Master, then Yeti. Because I don't think it's worth me getting rid of an awesome 4-drop to get one of my subpar 2s. Yeah. Could be rough if he has a really early aggressive start like a Mana Worm. That's too bad. Oh, good. That's pretty good. Especially good. I guess you could hit it and then Frostbolt. I guess he has coin too. Okay. I kind of want to muster for battle and clear it right now, because that brings a lot of minions that have 1 HP. I clear that. He still has coin, doesn't he? Why did he not use it from before? Unless he has a 4-drop coming up here. I think I do definitely clear it now, especially because he sells that coin. He can follow up with something kind of crazy. I mean, he could have Arcane Explosion, which I guess he 2 for 2s. He 2 for 2s. I sell the weapon. Wow, he actually has Arcane Explosion. That's what happens when you're playing in the 2-drop stages. Well, that's okay, I have a Mechanical Yeti now. I like that a lot. Do I keep that? Do I play that, or do I play Tall Strider? Since he has Fireball potentially. You could have Frostbolt and then Ping, whereas this would at least survive that. I think I Mechanical Yeti. Yeah, probably. Turn 4. What 5s? I can at least trade it with this as well if I need to. Not many 5s that have 6 attack. Maybe on open board it's better to have a Tall Strider though. At least this is safe from Frostbolt ping. You're crazy. Kind of a strange one to drop on that board like that. Alright, so now it's turn 5. I think I'd Spider Tank and Summon Dude. I should see what this gives me at least. Getting those dudes out is pretty useful.
Let me think.
Is there any reason for me? Yeah, I think probably trade. This is just a better card than what I have right now. No, that could be pretty good. If I Venture Cone now, then next turn I could Spider Tank or I could Imp Master. That's all I could do. I don't think he has... Well... Yeah, I think a Spider Tank can ping hero ability. I can make this... I can use that reversing switch if I want to. Here's the downside of this deck, though. I'm running into it right now. I don't have many things that do things on the turn they come into play. I just have a lot of meat. It's been hard to get around it. Well, I'm fine with that. Very fine with that. Play this and then the ping. Use a card for that. Don't really have any spells. I'm going to play this on turn 7. I'd rather do that. I think Tall Strider since turn 6 and hero ability is fine. Get as many of those out as I can. And that was a pretty bad play on his side. He pretty much threw a card away. If he like freezes or something, I could always... Wow.
Mind if I roll need?
Very weird. Why is he delaying so much? Maybe I switch this one around? I could play Venture Co and reversing switch this to make it survive a Flame Strike. I could also Archmage. I do play into a little bit more when I play Archmage Mind Control Tech, for example, the fact that he's been freezing so many times. If I drop the Imp Master, reversing switch, and hero ability, I keep this alive. He only gets 2 cards from his Flame Strike, and he pretty much need to do it. At turn 8 could be that and that. And Mind Control Tech then is pretty weak against this sort of board, so I think I'm going to do that. It's always hard to say when someone's freezing like that, whether he is truly trying to bait a Mind Control Tech or if that's just the cards that he has. Really? I wish I could put that out. Well, I'm just gonna sit here. That's what, 3 freezes in a row? Summon a dude?
Reporting for duty.
Yeah? Do I bop him on the head for any reason? Not really. Oh yeah, whoops, that was dumb. Didn't really matter though, it was doomed anyways. It's too bad this came a little too late. 6. I have plenty of card advantage right now. Good time to Cult Master. Drop both those in. Oh no, I don't need to drop this one in because it's going to die after this turn anyways. So I think I'd probably put... Yeah, let's see what I got here. Can I take 6? 6 to do 1. No, I don't think that's worth it then, actually. I lose my weapon, I take 6. This is going to die anyways, I draw the card. Although it does die and then I have another 1/1 after the fact. Is a 1/1 really worth it? So 1/1 worth 6. The fact this person's been delaying so much. Let me start with this anyways. I'm definitely doing that. Or am I playing this? Brings him a 10. Keeping this on the board actually might even be better. That's going to be nice to have. Is that worth?
For justice.
I get killed by Flame Strike anyways. Oh, that's a nice one to draw. 6 cards. I have 6 in hand. I do have a few heals in this deck too, so I guess going down to 18 isn't the worst thing. And the fact that it has 2 things to ping. So he does not have a Flame Strike if he does that, clearly. I guess he had a lot of options before to Flame Strike, but I was wondering if he's trying to be really greedy and freeze and get more minions on the board or something. Oh man, if he actually pings my face, I really hope that I get something coming up here. He just does not care that I get so many cards. I don't think that's worth me. He's going to turn into a 4. If I bring a taunt out, I think I just kill this one. It's a little bit scarier. How many cards do I have? 8? I'm going to have 10 cards when I do that? Oh man, I'm going to need to just bust a bunch of stuff out. Could just bring those 2. No need for me to go quick. Well, that's nice. 4 or 5, yep. I will put that up. I can clear him right now if I really want to. I think I will. That is even better, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. That's it. So something survives if he does draw Flame Strike. I also wanted to get a few more things out from my hand because I have 7 cards in hand. Top deck Flame Strike? That won't even save you.
Magic shall not save you.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Alright. Trade. Ooh, even better. Trade Bomber. And Venture Co. Let's get some heavy hitters out there now. Or I just use my bat. That's much better even than trading into this.
For justice.
I do get on to 12 or 14, but I should be fine with 14 against 2 cards in hand. Maybe I just get more dudes out. I'm partially resistant to Flame Strike anyways. I guess this is... Nah, maybe I should have put that more out. I just think I have so many minions that if he does do another one of his crazy freeze shenanigans, then I'm gonna... Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to get things out of my hand. Alright, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage to face. I think I will clear. Best way to clear. Those two. This. And maybe put a force tank out. I have so many cards that it doesn't, I mean, it's not a problem if I do this. Best way, this will survive, this will survive. Trade match. It's probably fine. Although I don't actually want to keep this with 3 instead of this one. See, this deck has not been able to make a push. I guess I could be more aggressive, but I mean, I've had such card advantage, it's not really worth. Six. Well, those two are going to go in. Yep. Keeping that alive. Oh, I can't. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. That's too bad. I guess these two are going to trade into it. Nine, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I put 2 Divine Shields just because he'll want to ping both. That's a bad thing to ping. I won though, unless, well. Alright, so he lives to fight another day. I think I will get rid of Ragnaros, right? Do I get rid of Ragnaros? Maybe I don't get rid of Ragnaros, I just flood the board. Just put lethal. Or I take a very slow approach and just kill Ragnaros. I definitely, that's the safest approach. I have so many cards. I had him at 11, but why not just do this?
Are you ready for this? Reporting for duty.
Sure. I should have just put a 1-1 out. Oh my god, is he? No, he doesn't live. Oh wait, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Oh yeah, thank goodness. That was ridiculous. I mean, yes, I took a super slow approach because I had that longevity with my deck. Alright, Hunter. So someone that does not have a lot of AoE. Real crappy set of starting cards though. I get rid of all those. I don't want Arcane Golem on 3. Bomb Lobber is good, but I don't want to wait till 5. Oh good. Oh good. Those cards are great. Especially against Hunter that has a lot of, well, generally in Construct at least a lot of 2/2s. A pretty obnoxious start to have to deal with.
Well met.
That's also pretty nice. Theoretically, 2, 3, 4. Can make a 6/6 Divine Shield minion. Yeah, it's pretty good against Shieldbound, I guess. That's the thing, I put this out instead of the hero power. Yeah, because it keeps something on the board even after the trade. Pretty decent amount of options here. That sucks. Sucks a lot. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. Don't have a... He would have quite known a Blood Knight, right? Yeah. I don't think I hit this right now. Although I actually could. 2 attack to that. Then this... Otherwise you can just hit this and trade, but then the same thing happens, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, because this thing... Yeah.
The light protects me.
Good lord. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Could get some pretty good Blessing of King's value here. Don't really need it though. I think I just Yeti. Do I just Yeti? So I can make Blessing of Kings right now, make this a 6/6 trade, kill that. But then he could do a deadly, he could hit this and deadly shot or something like that. Otherwise I do this, hit that, and then this is alive, and he can still deadly shot, then at least he won't deadly shot my Blessing of Kings minion. This is probably fine. And he used his coin too, which is nice. Good Cult Master next turn, if he decides to kill the 2/2 with this guy. Fortunately, my Yeti is out of range from usual buffs, like Dark Iron Dwarf. I guess he could have multiple abusive sergeants. But I went first. I have 6 cards. He used his coin. One of those cards is the beast that he got from his web spinner. So he has 6 cards as well. But he starts with an extra card because he went second. So I've actually gained a little bit of advantage. And in a fairly good position to gain more with Cult Master coming up. That's good. Unfortunately, I do not get good value from this then. Oh, excellent. Another Mechanical Yeti, and I think a Cogmaster, considering it's very unlikely he's going to kill both of my minions, both of my Yetis on this turn. I think Cogmaster has a pretty good chance to do well. Should have even played the Cogmaster. Maybe trades with this. An explosive shot can hit that. Hit in the middle and trade that. I mean, I guess he's obligated to trade into this. Oh, he's gonna buff or do something? No. That's such a bad card. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Oh, that's too bad. I really want to use that card. Well, would he have used a deadly shot? If he had it, if he had a deadly shot, he could have ran his... Yeah, he could have ran it in and then immediately used it to kill one of my, either the 4/3 or the 4/5, and that would have given him more mana later. So probably I do want to keep that card. That's so useful. I think I summon a dude, and I think I do to put all my eggs in one basket. Or do I just put out the Cult Master? Maybe I just put out the Cult Master. I don't get value right away, but it becomes another threat that needs to be dealt with. Because I have the 1/1s. I'd rather not put all my eggs in the Blessing King's basket right now, when I can use that to buff something and make it trade into something else.
Your magic shall not save you.
Happens. Get some Bob Lobber. Bomb Lobber. Right? Yes, yes, yes. Goes on curve. I should put things that are weakest on the outsides when I can help it. I guess this is okay. Yeah, this is fine. Nothing that's the end of the world if he mind control techs it. And I'm somewhat resistant to an explosive shot trap as well. Especially considering that I can swap something's attack and health.
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, 8, 9, 10, 13. I have lethal, don't I? 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 9, 10, 13, 17. Game over. Okay, well, the big dumb dude plan worked pretty well there because he used Cobra Shot on turn 5. That's why Cobra Shot is bad. I already got value from that Yeti, and then he had to spend 5 mana, which is more than the Yeti cost in the first place to deal the last 3 damage. And then he hit my face for a little bit.
I will fight with honor.
Annoyatron, you're not good. And do I keep Cult Master in this turn because I have Imp Master? But I'm pretty vulnerable. I think I would rather have Cult Master at a later point in the game. I don't think I want to just burn a bunch of 1/1s. I have something that's a little more substantial. Like I have like 3 Yetis, 2 mechanical, 1 regular.
Greetings, friend. Well met.
Annoyatron is really good against that. Awesome. Do I Annoyatron? Or do I simply... Dude. You could coin out something else that could buff it. I think I'd do Annoyatron. I would love it if you used Hex or something on that. That'd be really...
The elements will destroy you. Justice demands.
so annoying. You thinking of getting the Spirit Wolves? You'd have nothing to do the next turn. Okay. Oh. Well, that trades evenly with it at least. Is it Master better? Probably not. I think Spider Tank. Although Illuminator is going to... That's a problem with that guy, because he's going to become a 4. So become a 4/2. You could also draw like a healing totem or something like that. So I do think I'm obligated to play the Spider Tank now, and be a little sad because it'll trade for both of that. What other 4? I could get a True Silver or something in the meantime, I guess. I like the fact that this is at least... I want to make sure I have a little bit of extra healing. A little damage to deal with the heal. I kind of want to get some value here. I'm not too concerned about making this even scarier. Should I be? Just trading 1 for 1. I think this deck is all about value. Acidic Swamp Ooze should deal with that anyways. Turn 5, I'll kill that if he finds some way to clear everything. So we're taking the greedy approach. I think it is the right approach. I can afford a little bit of face damage. I guess Lightning Storm would be a shame. I did open myself up to that. And then if my Bomb Lobber misses, that would be a shame. He does not have Lightning Storm. He has Forked Lightning. Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't have Forked Lightning because he would have been smarter to do it otherwise. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Do I just get rid of that with the Bomb Lobber? Or do I clear and put some more dudes on the board? I think I'd probably just Bomb Lobber. Get some more pressure out there. Turn 6 can be this and that. Or these two. I mean, really, that ghoul didn't do that much. It hit me in the face. That hurt, but...
You gotta be kidding me!
This is a situation where I think I go and ignore it. He can't use a Fire Elemental now. I don't think I want to put Blessing Kings on this. No, I definitely don't want to do that. I think I just swarm the board. He had an option before to Lightning Storm, and he didn't. Immaster and Anoyatron. My turn 7 play, what would that be then? I could play one of these things in Blessing of Kings. Maybe I Illuminator now. One. This would survive that. 4 HP body might be good to survive. And it does survive a top deck situation. I almost have lethal on him right now. Five, 8, 9, 12, 16. So he's at 1. I do think it is still probably worth it for me to clear right now. So I do that.
Let me think.
Actually, maybe I just do that and just leave this. And bring out like an Archmage or something. Or Chillwind. And this. Maybe I just trade this right now to give this a chance to survive a Lightning Storm if it draws. Or I just trade both these in right now, hit him for 4, and drop more things, but then the lethal is not there. Or I continue to go face with this thing needing to go through that. He did not have a Lightning Storm, so I'm going to go face. That's fine. What are your top deck? Not a Lightning Storm.
I hope you like my invention.
Okay, yeah. So that is the nice thing about Ventricle Merc. When he's the only minion on the board that you drop, and then you have a bunch of minions. Yeah, that Anoyatron did work there, I will give it that. The Anoyatron protected my board and then I finished him off. Alright, 5 and 2, better from the 1 and 2 start I think we had. Whew. Let's go deeper. Further. You may notice that my deck, I have not been playing around Mind Control Tech pretty much at all. And I think there's a pretty good reason for that. It's because this deck needs to just put things out. I have too many small things anyways that expand the board. Oh boy, my turn 3, that's such a good... I think that's fine to keep those two, because I have the coin. That's okay. Arden Squire is decent against Paladin. Not great, but it's decent, depending on what he drops.
The light protects me. Powering up. Portals online.
I cannot deal with that right now anyways, so I will not.
Reporting for duty.
Hope he does not just spam the board. Three shielded mini-bots, that's good. Oh, what did you top deck? Oh. Eek. Eek. I think I True Silver Champion that. Coin out True Silver Champion. We're gonna pop a Yeti out. Pop a Yeti out, he's gonna do this. Face. Am I that scared about this Mech Warper? He dropped a mech already.
I wonder. For justice.
I fight.
If he gets a Fell Reaver, that would be the problem. Ooze would be a shame too. That's pretty funny. That's a bad card. I will happily kill that. Alright, good.
For justice.
So this trades favorably with the board right now. I mean, it survives the board, as a matter of fact.
Can I help you, sir?
How many mechs? Oh my gosh. That's absurdity.
Let me get back.
That's really good for the situation. I think I keep this up. I mean, that's annoying, but I don't want to let him get more value from Jeeves. I'm not going to be able to get value from Jeeves anytime soon. This Mech Warper. Goodness gracious. That was a good top deck. Worth going off curve for. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 mechs in the first 10 cards. 1, 2, 3. Jeeves, yep. 4, 5. I can't remember now. Oh, that, yeah. That's a great card to draw. This guy's just been... That's been pretty nuts to me. Okay. So, okay, Tall Strider and clear that. I'm taking 10 damage right now, but he has 2 cards in hand. Next turn, pretty much puts me out of reach. Tall Strider's pretty good. The dude will be fine. Or do I just leave the Mech Warper and get the health right now? And summon the dude as well. That might be even better because I'll just guarantee giving myself some health. I mean, it's unreal that can't imagine that he has more mechs. And that extra 5 health might be a big difference. Yeah, and that makes the dude more valuable.
Reporting for duty.
Well, that's a shame. I'm in a lot of trouble now, actually.
Reporting for duty.
Because he's going to go right by me. Two, 4, 6, 8, or 8, 10, 11. So I'm at 3. So I need to play this. It also trades with at least one and that, but I mean, looks like I lose this one.
The gates are open. Reporting for duty.
Probably give that Divine Shield. Oh. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I take 12 damage. I cannot afford to force tank max right now, which means I need to bring out some more things. Means I can just run this in, kill that. Shielded Minibot's good here. Reinforce is fine. Turn 9. I don't like going 2 for 1 here. I could also Cult Master and draw an extra card. Not sure what I would want though. And I think I'd rather have the Shielded Minibot on this board. And the dude.
Let me think. Reporting for duty.
Been pretty nutty that he's been able to do so much here. It's a consecration, that's what it was. Another consecration? Oh no, I just clearing, okay.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Death does not scare me.
And sadly, I don't even kill this right now. I don't have enough on the board. 2, 4, 6, plus 7. I'm dead. Right? 6, 8, 10, 13, yep. Well, out-tempoed. Guess that's Mech Warper working for you, but that was pretty much an anomaly. He didn't play any mechs after that. He just like unloaded mechs in the early game. And then the clutch True Silver, clutch Consecration. If I had one Consecration, I would have won that game. Well, so that's an example of he had things that did stuff. I had things that sat around. Hey, Vitality Totem. I have 2 of them now. I already had 2, I think. Alright, well, that one, in terms of the run. So yeah, I think that that deck had some strength in the mid-game. The early game was fairly weak. The Annoyatrons, I don't think were that great. Cogmaster did not do that much. Antique Healbot, I don't know if it really ever got me in the situation where I was way down and it brought me back. Nothing I've seen in that really has changed my mind. The one exception is the Venture Mercenary. Ventricle Merc when I was able to put the Annoyatron down, and then he could not get through. But I think that I would argue that was more of an error on his part to play a Ventrico when you are facing a board with lots of minions, because then it becomes very difficult for you to come back from that. You almost want to suicide your own Ventrico. So, well, that's it. I've been Mr. Shine. I will see you next time.